Hello Intuitors, it's Aria here. Welcome to the Intuit Cafe and to your daily general reading selection for January 11th. I will be doing a daily reading in which I will present a situation and the obstacle. And then at the end, there will be 4 options for you to choose from for an action or outcome that are either the most likely action outcome or maybe an undesirable one, so you know what to avoid. Use your own intuition to choose which of these readings would be the most applicable for you at this time. The reason I'm doing it in this format is that I believe so much in each person's own intuition coming into play when you're interacting with my readings. You may not have developed all of the skills as a card reader that I have, but your intuition is still something that you can develop and hone as you interact with videos like mine and then also other videos on YouTube. Now, without any further ado, let's get right into today's reading. Hello Intuitors, it's Aria here, and this is your reading for today, the situation. The very interesting thing here, oh boy, there's really not a whole lot going on here other than one very clear message, which is there's a big confrontation that you're about to have, and it is with an opponent, an enemy. The whip and the bear talk about power struggles or somebody maybe even abusing their power. The bear can often refer to somebody who is in a position of leadership. So for some of you, this may even happen at the workplace or with somebody who has some kind of power or influence in your life. It is possible for some of you this could be a love interest, but I think that it really will vary. There'll be a lot of different ways this could unfold for you. In a work context, it is talking about the problems or confrontation with authority and being on bad terms with your manager or the director or something. You're really at odds. And the other card we're looking at the spread, although the snake is a really negative card, it actually in this case talks more about how to deal with this approach, in that you need to be very flexible and look at the way a snake can weave in and out of things and get into places and manage a situation in a very tricky way. That might be something for you to take into consideration at this time. But it also talks about really cracking the whip perhaps to get results. You may need to really put some really get in there and stand up for yourself in some way. So there's definitely some very interesting things going on here. Whether it's love, whether it's some other kind of situation or relationship, you're definitely going to have some confrontations that you need to pay attention to. And using the wisdom of the snake also is another way of approaching this. Now, if we're looking at the bear and the snake together, it is more about this the strength of the bear is something that with the snake calls for tact and diplomacy in this regard, in order to address the situation in a cunning way. You're facing this authority and you're after a goal, but you need to really be tactful and careful in this situation. So perhaps this is talking about a confrontation happening, but if you're tactful and careful, you can actually turn the whole situation around. Go ahead and make your selection from the 4 videos that are coming up right now. It'll be on your screen. And whichever one you feel guided to will give you an idea of a possible action and outcome in how you can deal with the situation. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.